We are dealing with difficult people around us all the time, right? Other agents that can be completely unreasonable, clients who are emotional, demanding, sometimes actually just plain old rude, right? Attorneys who are delaying things, appraisers who are nitpicking, lenders who ghost us. I mean, not our trusted lenders, of course, but the other guys.
Definitely not trusted.
It's all part of real estate and it's all part of life, honestly. And in those moments, how we respond says far more about us than it ever will about them. Unfortunately, many of us respond to these difficult people in ways that only make things worse. Maybe somebody you know has done something like this, matching their energy. So when they start to get heated, you get heated too, right? Thinking that volume equals power. How about shutting down? Fine. I'm just not going to respond. Not going to pick up their call. Like, whatever. They're going to be rude. I'm not going to talk to them. So you don't address the issue directly. Getting defensive, right? This is all about proving that you're right. And instead of actually like finding a solution, taking it personally. Anyone ever take it personally? You assume that their tone or their frustration is about you, and you respond emotionally instead of professionally. And then there's also cutting them off, like refusing to collaborate. You just create more tension rather than making it easier to reach a resolution. Which one is your go-to? Problem with those kind of responses is that they don't actually solve anything at all. They just escalate the conflict. They damage the relationship, and it's harmful to you getting your client's business done. The truth is that being argumentative does not make you a stronger negotiator. Raising your voice does not make you more powerful. Proving someone wrong does not make you more effective. If anything, it actually does the opposite. It builds walls, it slows the progress down, it makes it much harder to actually serve our client, which is what we're here to do. The real power is found in intentional de-escalation. It's like, can anybody tell what this is? It's thermometer. A thermometer simply reflects the temperature of the room. If it's hot, this gets hot. If it's cold, this shows cold. The strongest professionals choose this. You tell what this is? The thermostat doesn't reflect just the temperature, it actually sets the temperature. It changes the environment. It brings the calm where there's heat. It sets the tone for everyone else to follow. The real power is being the thermostat. It's in choosing to lower the temperature in a heated situation rather than to match the fire. It's in pausing. I think somebody said that they're trying to learn to pause, right? It's in pausing before reacting and responding with professionalism and calm. It's in assuming, how about this one? Positive intent. Assume positive intent, even when it's hard to find. When you approach a difficult situation believing that the other person is actually trying their best, that they're not trying to sabotage you, maybe they're just stressed out, maybe they're overwhelmed, maybe they lack experience, maybe they're misinformed, maybe they're just having an absolutely terrible day, right? Everything changes. Conversations soften, solutions actually become possible, and most importantly to this entire conversation, the deal stays on track. That's the whole idea here. So here's the best part. When you lead with calm, you lead with influence. People are drawn to those who stay composed under pressure. Clients trust you more, other agents respect you, and you're able to negotiate from a place of strength, not a place of ego. You can't control how others act, but you can always control how you respond. This is another quote from Groeschel. So here's some practical ways to respond. Pause before you reply. Pause before you reply. Take a deep breath. Add a few seconds of silence. It can prevent the emotional reaction, and it gives you space to respond with clarity. Number 2, acknowledge their perspective. Not always easy. In your minds, their perspective might be garbage, but acknowledge their perspective, right? Like phrases like, I hear your concern. I understand that this is frustrating. Immediately that can lower a defense. Smiling. Ask questions instead of making accusations. Instead of, why would you do that? Maybe you could try something like, can you walk me through how you got there? Do you feel the difference? It feels more relational rather than being combative. Use neutral professional language, right? Let's work together. Here's what we can do, right? To shift the focus to the solution rather than blaming the other person. You can redirect to the goal, because in the end of the day, you both have the same goal, usually. I mean, depends on who the conflict with is, but right? Like, hey, listen, we're both working towards the same outcome here. Let's figure out how to do it together. And then the last one I'm going to mention to you is choose grace over ego. Even when you're right, respond with humility and with patience to preserve the relationship and keep things going forward. Okay. One of the best lessons I ever learned, it was actually about my marriage, but I try to implement it in all areas of my life. Give up my right to be right. Being right has no longer become the most important thing to me. It used to be. I mean, I'm going to be honest, but it's not anymore. Now, the most important thing to me is about getting to the result that I want. So this week, my challenge to you is when somebody is difficult, because you'll come across them, assume the best first. When emotions are running high, lower yours. And when somebody is arguing, don't take the bait. Our goal is not to win every exchange. Our goal is to get the clients to the closing table. And most of the time, the fastest path there is patience, empathy, and grace. Because in this business, the strongest person is not the one who is the loudest in the room. It's the one who can stay calm, assume the best, and keep everything moving forward.